Alright. Troubleshooting. So I plugged it in, but it's not working. Why? So unplug it. Just take a look in here. Take this part off. So, alright, I know what's happening here. So the troubleshooting, and I know this from experience, but say you can hear the pump running, it's underwater, but it's not coming out of the top. So don't keep it running, turn it right back off so it doesn't overheat. What you want to do is just very gently remove that pump, and what you're doing is you want to make sure this is filled with nothing but water. So if it's not running, it's actually filled with air still. So actually what I'll do is I'll take that apart right there, put it right back in there. I'll turn it on. Obviously you want to kind of do this so it doesn't get spray water everywhere, but this is how I get the pump going full of water. Like that. But hopefully the air, what I'm doing there is basically there's air in the pump and I'm flushing it out. Because if you add a tube to it, it makes it even harder for the pump to pump that air out. So let's go ahead and reattach this, and after that, fingers crossed. There it goes. So that's one way to troubleshoot that. Just make sure that your pump is full of nothing but water. If there's any air bubbles, it will struggle to pump water. So just run the pump through water first before you completely set it up. So. Yeah, we'll use this guy's our troubleshooting. So when it comes to leaking, if your fountain ever is leaking, there's a couple different reasons, but you always take it step by step. So first things first, obviously if there's water in it, just go ahead and pour it out. Alright, so step by step, first things first, we're going to see if it's just cracked, which happens, but hopefully it doesn't. So I've dumped out the water, I've cleaned as much of the, dried the outside as much as I could, just to like make sure if there's any leaks anywhere, you'll be able to see it. Find yourself like a bucket or a tote or something. Make sure your fountain's in a dry tote, because what you're going to do now is you're going to put water back in here, and then you're going to let it run, and then you can see, wait 5, 10, 15 minutes, just wait a little bit, and then come back, turn it off, and then you just look around, see if there's any wet spots, if there's any leaks or something like that, and if you ever find a leak, well, just got to get a new one. So that's one way to do it. Another reason why your fountain could be leaking, say it's not cracked, it's running perfectly, you filled it with water and it's been sitting here for an hour, it's still completely bone dry, right? Well, sometimes what can happen is whenever your water, it evaporates, it gets low, and you just add more water, right? You keep adding water, it will actually start overflowing because you're overflowing the reservoir, but you're not taking care of the pump itself. Remember earlier how we had that problem with the pump having air in it and not running? That's the same problem you can have here. So it'll be leaking everywhere because you're trying to add water but it's not running. So what you want to do is, again, turn everything off, dump everything out, clean your fountain, and then put it back together, add your water, and you should be ready to go.
And the dirt could be clogging it. Yeah?
Yep, dirt could be clogging your pumps. Just go ahead and just keep a good schedule on keeping these guys cleaned, because dirt, slime, poop, all that fun stuff will keep it from running properly. Another issue you could be having, say it's leaking. There's the pump's working, it's you've got everything, you've cleaned it, but it's still not running. But you have water in it. You did the whole plug in, plug out thing. It's still not running. all you gotta do is just make sure your pump is connected to where it's supposed to come out here. So let me take this bad boy out right here. So you just want to make sure that that hose in the pump is actually connected where it's supposed to come out. Because if it's not there, it ain't gonna work.
It'll shoot the water everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll make you flood.
Yes, definitely another way for it to flood. And let's say maybe it's not overwatering, but it's not working as well, or it just seems like it's just slowing down. Again, just take it, take it apart, take it down, take out your pump. This is your most important thing. So this should always be the first thing you look at when something's wrong. Let's see, let's go ahead and just take this bad boy out. Okay, how slimy it feels. Let me rinse this real quick. Wow. Clean it while we're doing this. Most important piece, you want to make sure that this bad boy's working. So obviously, you want to take it apart so you can clean it. Take this part off. Pretty much all pumps work the same. Clean that part. We'll take this little tab right here. Just makes it easier on me. Pop it off. There we go. We'll clean that. We'll just give it a scrub down. And this right here, this is your impeller. You very gently, it's being held in by magnets, so it will come out easily. Very gently, just kind of pull it right out. And that's it. And then obviously you just give it a rinse. Okay, so that's all clean. That's clean. Just very gently, just kind of scrub this part as well. Get all those nooks and crannies. You even want to make sure inside's there clean. So there's a little pipe cleaner that I have somewhere over the window here now. Kind of clean that out, and very, very, very gently. You do not want to bend this little peg in here. Just very gently, kind of just give it a little scrub in here, because the slime does get in there as well. Clean that. Like that. So very gently put your impeller back in. If I can, there we go. So that should snap right in. It's magnetized, so you're good to go. I didn't clean this. I'm gonna clean it. Now I'm putting it back together. You put your impeller back in. Make sure that this tab right here, which is your, output area, is facing towards where your water comes out, and your intake is towards the bottom, which is where your grate is. So snap that bad boy back in. Very gently, and then just like that, just very gently snap it back in, and it's ready to go. Now to test run it, what you want to do is get yourself like a bowl or something like that. We will use this guy right here. This will be good enough. Let's go ahead and test our pump, make sure it's working. So make sure it's completely submerged in water. And what you want to do is not have a wet hand when you're plugging something in. So let's try that off. Take our plug and go ahead and just... Oh, there we go. It's working. So it's working. You're good to go. And you can just reassemble your fountain. Going. Now, if it's
not working,
it's just probably toast, honestly.
Something is broken.
Yeah, something's broken. These things are stupid cheap. You can always just get a new little pump. Or you can always just get a new whole fountain. Alright, so. Yep, and that's the only thing I can think of when it comes to troubleshooting. If you do have any more questions about fountains and pumps and how they work, just give us a comment. We'll help you out there.